How's it going, boys? TKC here. These are stream highlights from our weekly streams that we do where we listen to brand new music every week. So if you're watching this and you appreciate what you see, I would love to see you in the chat sometime. But in the meantime, enjoy the video. Peace. Last Hero's having a whole ass album. My favorite, who I would say my favorite artists on the planet are. So yeah. My favorite artists in the world, Last Heroes, brand new album. All I See, You See Me, 12 tracks. I was about to say 13. We got 12 tracks, 7 new ones. We got 5 singles, 7 new ones. Am I ready? Am I ready for it? Singles have delivered for sure. Definitely feels to me different, but still Last Heroes at the same time. So super intrigued. If it wasn't obvious, again, with Last Heroes probably being my favorite artists, expectations are through the roof. Expectations are through the roof. I obviously understand they're not going to be making Finding. It's not going to be Finding Light. Maybe there's one Finding Light kind of track. You never know. But I'm not going into this album expecting Finding Light. I'm going into this album kind of expecting the more beautiful, pretty, atmospheric type stuff they've been doing. But I feel like as long as I can get some Last Heroes flavor that we have got in some of those tunes, I'm really going to leave this album happy. So we have got, let's start, dude. Let's start. I'm pumped. I'm excited. We just listened to one of the best albums I've ever heard. So can Last Heroes match that is truly the question. We have got All I See, Last Heroes, and Cry Wolf. Let's get into it.
It all pulls you down, brings you in. All I see.
We'll play the end of All I See. Is this just an intro section, though? Wow. Great acoustic guitar. Whoa. Whoa. I was gonna say, I really do like this sort of atmospheric sound a little bit more. With the little bits of Last Heroes ear candy. Effervescent, that's a great word. All right, I'm gonna declare that an intro section.
All I see, you see me.
That's cool. That's really cool. Again, though, I'm gonna declare that. I'm going to be declaring that an intro section. Didn't really feel like a track per se. I want to say that definitely felt intro section for sure. So we won't be rating that. Let's go with interesting intro. Really interesting intro, I'd say, out of 10. Tons of little ear candy, sort of glitchy sounds in there. I think that added a ton of flavor. And yeah, thought it was pretty good. I don't know necessarily if the rock section entirely fit through that. Really loved the sort of atmospheric vibe it went for, though. Was loving that. So I'd say that's a really interesting outro in a good way. That is the intro of all time. Greg is correct. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Not much else to really say. Again, I'm not too much of an album listener, but like the All I See, You See Me, and like the little bits of not necessarily vocals, but just words, I guess. The female words. Spoken text, perhaps. I don't know. That sounds pretty weird, but love that. Add some character, add some flavor, a little bit of glitchiness in the intro. I think it's cool. But yeah, not much to really say about an intro. Again, not much of an album listener per se. Kind of one of those people that tends to pick the tunes off the off the albums, listen to them kind of on shuffle, stuff like that. Spoken text, I know that's super weird, but yeah. Overall, really great intro. I think it does its job opening the album. So next up, we have got, oh yeah, you guys were saying to let All I See going to Sunlight, so we'll do that. Yeah, we've got Sunlight featuring Fractures. We're talking about like Millennium Fractures or coming after. What is it? Coming after Tiny Frac? I don't know the words to that one really. Coming after Tiny Frac. I don't know. It's super cringe, bro. Let's just get this Sunlight. Oh, nice keys. Really great snare too. Nice release. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the vocals are a little quiet. Can't really hear what he's saying, but... Gonna turn that up a little bit. Oh, that fill, bro. What the fuck was that? All right. Digging that so far. Super full sound in the drop. I felt like the snare was appropriate kind of in the drop there, but again, like Man Cub definitely feels like the character and the identity is being established. Cool vocal effects. That drop's nice, dude. Oh, that fill, bro. Come on. Cool. Ooh. Fun little acoustic guitar in that outro. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. That's pretty solid. Definitely agree with a lot of people saying in chat. The vocal feels very drowned. I don't think I heard a lyric that he said. But yeah, overall really nice. I think the verses do a really good job at complementing the vibe that they want to go for. To me in the build, the percussion felt a little weirdly mixed as well. But yeah, drop's really cool. Super full sound in that drop. I know a lot of people were saying they didn't like the snare in that drop. The mix down kind of in the snare. I thought it was fine. But yeah, super full sound. Idea was cool. That guitar-y sort of fill was huge. Yeah, I thought it was just pretty good overall. Definitely not my favorite Last Heroes for sure. I thought it was just pretty good. I think Michael said it's a unanimous 8 out of 10. It's hilarious because I was probably going to give it an 8. I was going to give it an 8. So, yeah, I mean, I guess so, dude. It might be a unanimous 8. I thought it was just really good overall. Sets, I think ideas-wise really kind of sells me, knows what it wants to be, sets the kind of character, unique aspects in that track, really sell it for me. Yeah, would have appreciated the vocals kind of being not so like kind of muddy though. That was the big thing for me. It's gonna get a good from chat. Totally agree with that. Think it's definitely a good track for sure. Next up off the album, one we have already heard before. We have got Odd Ones Out, Run, Dia Frampton. I did a reaction to this one. We will listen to it again for the album experience. Let's get into it. Such fun verses, dude. Such a great chorus, too. Alright, let's go. The fills on that. The rise. Yeah, that's a banger, dude. Yeah, if it wasn't obvious enough, great drop. Keeps that sort of old school Last Heroes vibe while kind of blending the new sound they want to go for. Then the diaphragms and vocals come in. I think I like Dia's section a little better. And again, as mentioned before, the structure of the songs feels super unique. All right, we got drop 2. Yeah. That fill there too. Yeah, just super huge. Yeah. I do remember that. I do remember when we got Odd Ones Out and From Ashes to Love on the same day. Yeah. Odd Ones Out's a banger, dude. Yeah, just it's, to me, perfect representation of old, like, sort of finding light Last Heroes, and I think it was the perfect first single too. You get that sort of old school finding light 2020 Last Heroes kind of sound and blend it with the sort of more 2023 new sound Last Heroes. To me, perfect transition between the sounds. Yeah, that's a really great tune overall. I was gonna, you know what's hilarious? I was gonna go into like a little sort of thing about how the track's kind of grown off of me, and like listening to that, I just don't think it's come up in the shuffle enough because I really forgot how much I enjoyed that tune. That was really good, dude. I totally forgot how much I enjoyed that song. So I was prepared to be like, you know, it's good, but it kind of grew off me a little bit as the years going on. Nah, dude, that's really good. I just don't think I've heard that enough. I heard it a ton when I spammed that song when it came out, and then it just hasn't come up on the shuffle. So probably haven't heard it in a good month or so. But yeah, I'd probably give that like a 9.25. Yeah, as people mentioned before, the duet's great. As the years have gone on, did I say as the years have gone on? I meant to say like as the months have gone on. It came out in like February, I think. So, yeah, no, it's really great, really well done. Mixings on that's fantastic. Kind of, and like I said, blends those two sounds really well. So, yeah, it's gonna get a 9.25 from me. So yeah, gonna get an amazing from Odd Ones Out. All right, we got Atmosphere next. This is another one we've heard. We literally listened to this like last stream, I want to say. Was it last stream? That doesn't seem right. Was it last stream? No, it was not. We did not do it. It was 2 streams ago because we did the Jeopardy plus like the mids, like the kind of more mid songs last week. So yeah, we got Atmosphere. Let's get into it. Such a fun vibe here. Such appropriate percussion too. Such unique verse production as well. Feels so unique. Acoustic guitar in there too. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I think it's really beautiful, but I feel like it's missing the bass in that idea. Although this part right here, yeah, that's gorgeous. But yeah, kind of grown off of me as I've listened to it a little bit more. Feel like just not even necessarily like a huge drop, but just a little bit of bass in that mix could have done a ton. Still a super pretty song though. Love the energy in this section too. The strings there too. Like, again, ideas-wise, so pretty, but I just feel like that needs a little bit more bass there. And yeah, the sort of fluttering, plucky sounds in there, really great too. Yeah, an acoustic guitar there is really great too. Ooh, I totally forgot about this part. Ooh, love that sort of little bassy note on the end. I kind of just summed it up during the song. Super pretty idea. Love what it wants to be. Loved what it wants to go for. Just need I feel like the bass just could have used a little bit more bass on that drop section, I guess, if you want to call it. Doesn't even need to be super huge. I think it just needs a little bit more fullness and rounding in that sound. But outside of that, I still think it's really nice. Definitely like grown off me a ton once I've listened to it a little bit more. But I think I gave it like a 9 or a 9.25 on stream. I think we're probably gonna go with a 7.25 now. Haven't returned to. I've definitely listened to it a couple times, but yeah, definitely would like a little bit more bass in that idea. But overall, still really pretty, still really nice. Yeah, 7.25 seems fair to me. It's an overwhelming good from chat. I agree. I'd say it's probably on par with good as well. Definitely not my favorite again off their Discog, but I think it really has its place on the album. Really fits into that sort of atmospheric character that they vibe that they want to go for. So yeah, totally on par with it. But yeah, this is the big one that everyone's been hyping up. We have got Illusion with Last Heroes and Tyler Graves. Tyler Graves isn't my favorite vocalist in the scene, but really interested to see how a Last Heroes Tyler Graves sound is going to work. So interested to see kind of what they've got. Again, this is one of the new ones, and again, I haven't seen anyone really talk about Sunlight. I've seen a lot of people talk about this one. So let's see. Let us see what we got. Illusion, Tyler Graves. Oh, sort of glitchy sound there. Whoa. Dude, every song just feels so weirdly structured, but I love it. I love it. Okay, I guess we're already getting a drop. Whoa! Whoa, that's so unique, dude. That's like some Change It type shit. And listen to the verse production here too. Yeah. Whoa. We got some vocoder in here. You don't even know what's coming next in the verses. They're so unpredictable. Oh my god, you have no idea where it's going next. Alright. What's drop 2 gonna be? Oh my god! What the fuck? And the key, sort of lead in the back there. Oh, little Last Hero style outro too. Whoa, dude. Okay. For the first time in TKC history, I feel like your guys' hype was justified. I think your guys' hype was justified. It has happened numerous times where you guys have hyped it up and it's kind of fell flat. That may have even exceeded expectations. That was insane, dude. Wow. Wow, dude. Dude, that's some like change it. Like, was that like mid-tempo-y sort of 100 BPM style? Like, so fucking unique, dude. That was great. Tons, as people are mentioning in the chat, tons of fills, but to me the fills weren't even the thing that sold it. It was the sort of call and response between like the really weird dark sound and the huge melodic sound there. Wow. That was great. 170 BPM. So yeah, kind of not really necessarily melodic, mid-tempo-y. Definitely felt a lot faster though, for sure. So yeah, 170 BPM definitely feels fair, but wow. That lived up to expectations. That almost exceeded expectations. That was really good. And again, as mentioned before, with, you know, me being kind of frustrated with melodic and the sound that it's going for, so unique. And like with the verses, you never knew which way it was going. They completely dissolving any sort of traditional song structure that you could possibly dream of. You don't know where the song's going, but obviously once you listen to songs like this, they're gonna grow. They're 100% gonna grow. That's really fun, super engaging, super unique. I didn't think that we were gonna get stuff like this on the album. I'm gonna be straight up honest. I didn't think we were gonna get stuff like this. I was kind of expecting more of like a very more atmospheric, more poppy style stuff on the album. This straight up could have been a single, and I would have been fucking with it, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna give that like a 9.75. 9.75 out of 10. Wow. I think the big thing for me, again, not in love with Tyler Graves' vocals. Not my favorite vocalist in the EDM scene. I definitely think her vocals were good, but nothing like, I don't think her vocals like there was any section of her vocal that blew me away or like blew me out of the water. I think 9.75 is a fair one for that. Really great, super innovative, exactly what I want from melodic right now, man. Exactly what I want. Yeah, next up, I think I've said enough about Illusion. You guys, as mentioned before, you get the TKC clap of approval. You guys did it. You guys hyped up a song and it delivered. You guys deserve a round of applause. Thank you guys. You guys deserve a round of applause. Give yourselves a round of applause in the chat if you wish. Yeah, we've got back now. Again, one that I reacted to already, so not going to be too much for me to say, but super pretty. Let's listen to it. Absolutely still true. Verses are so bouncy, so infectious. Yeah. I think this might be my favorite vocal on the album, so. Super bouncy, super infectious. I still don't really feel like the drop matches those verses, but it's grown on me. I've gotten used to it. And like the little chimes come in. Little fill there. Love the filtered vocals here. Genius. Needs to be done more. Love this section. Yeah. Also, this outro section too. Huge emphasis on outros today. Nice, dude. Really great work. Yeah, that's one that's grown on me a ton. I remember kind of being a little too harsh when it came out because I think that the transition between the verses and the drop, I don't mind. I know people are saying it's the time signature. I don't know if it's necessarily that. To me, that the vibe just feels like it switches a little bit. Listening back now, I've obviously gotten used to it, enjoy it a lot more. Obviously, the drop's great, super full. Love the sort of key, sort of chimey thing that comes in the second half of that. Really engaging. But yeah, outside of that, I think, and the vocal's fantastic too. I think that's like really my only big point. But outside of that, I think it's fantastic. Really great, well done tune. Kind of goes for more of a chill sort of vibe. Feel good, as people have mentioned in the chat before. I think that's probably grown up to an 8.75. Really teetering on a 9, but I think we're gonna go with an 8.75. Obviously, I could go with like an 8.9, but those ratings are kind of gross. I only do that once we get past like a 9.5. But yeah, I think that's gonna be an 8.75 for me. Just really well done. One that I've returned to frequently since the album came out. It's grown on me a ton. Yeah, it seems like everyone's kind of on par. More towards like a mid 8.5 to like a high, like a low 9 sort of vibe everyone's kind of going for. Everyone's saying that's a runaway for good. Yeah, it's going to get a good from chat. Totally agree. But yeah, next one we have got You See Me. Is this like an interlude? Or, I mean, it's 3 minutes and 22 seconds. But we'll see if it's an interlude. People are saying it's not an interlude, so we'll genuinely give it a good, fair review. You See Me, let's go. Ooh. Love that sort of clicky sound there. That fits a ton. Alright. Alright. Super atmospheric. Very pretty so far. You can hear the bass coming in. Weird sort of mix, but I think it works. Oh my god, dude. That's pretty, dude. Going for more of like a chill house thing, dude. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but like when they have their saws, I love the sort of vocal texture on them. Odd Ones Out does it so great, dude. And it feels unique too. That's really great, by the way. Oh, that's cool, yeah. Love the vocal chop there. Yeah, it definitely feels interlude-y. I would definitely say it's its own track. Oh, did not expect halftime. Oh, give me the fade out, bro. Yes. We need more fade outs, dude. We need more fade outs, man. I love fade outs, dude. I know people say fade outs are such a lazy way to end a tune. Fuck you, dude. I love the fade out, bro. Especially like William Black and Fairlane did it in their most recent song, Beautiful Nothing. Love me a fade out, dude. I'm gonna be honest though, this might be the first time you ever hear me say this. I feel like that had a little too much energy. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like it had a little too much. I almost would have preferred more of like a La Youth, Forster sort of chill house sound. To me, it felt like it had a little too much there, but I still really digged it. What is it? Sound quality was really great, super unique, tons of glitchy aspects in the back. The sort of vocal-driven saw coming in every so often. Definitely had a huge amount of character to that drop. Yeah, I thought it was really good. Definitely, again, not maybe not really necessarily my favorite per se, but I definitely think like I'd add it to the playlist, listen to it every so often, maybe add it to like the chill house playlist sort of thing. But yeah, I think I would have liked a little less energy, a little bit more focus on that sort of atmospheric sound there. But overall, still really good. I'd maybe give that like 7.5, 7.5 out of 10. I don't think it's really that low. I think it's the thing is that I'm still not like fully into the chill house sort of sound. So I'm definitely getting into it though. I think that's one that could definitely grow on me over time. But I think that's fair for me. Obviously, you guys are giving it a little bit more. We got some 8.25s. We got some 8.6s. 8.5 interlude out of 10. I would personally think that's more of an interlude, if you asked me. But especially based off the name structure, definitely feels like it wanted to be sort of an interlude style tune. But super excited to get into the second half of the album. We have got 3 new ones. I was about to say 4. We've got 3 new ones. That's just an overwhelmingly good. Again, not even going to let that vote run out. That's just going to be good for sure from the chat. So, yeah, 7.5 from me. Gets a good from chat. I'd agree. Think it's on the low end of good. Next up, we got a banger. Everyone knows I reacted to this one. I gave it like a 9.85, I think, on the stream. Something like that when it was on the Millennium stream. We literally started the stream with this. So, yeah, we got it right away. Always forget how loud the vocals are at that point. Yeah, again, especially on first listen, you have no idea where the song's going. Just completely dissolves traditional song structure. Huge build, doesn't get old. Love how like the sort of drop lead kind of hints, it teases itself a little bit. That's not the right wording at all for that, but especially in this section here. The sort of glitchy sound there. Yeah, banger, dude. So good. Super innovative, super unique, still as good as the first time I heard it. I can see why someone wouldn't enjoy it though. Definitely very innovative. So, people that kind of like more formulaic stuff and stuff like that, totally can see how someone wouldn't necessarily love this one, but... And again, kind of... I was gonna say teases itself again, but... Drop 2. Those fills, too. The guitars in the fill. Yeah, that's a banger, dude. Yeah. It's I Love You Enough to Let You Go. Again, I reacted to this one, gave my thoughts in plethora. I don't know if that grammatically makes sense, but yeah. Still love it. Still love it. Haven't found the opportunities to listen to it though. Doesn't really come up on the shuffle, and it's like more of like a weird tune, so I don't just like casually play it when I'm like driving or something. I really like to sit down and fully appreciate that song. So I haven't played it a ton, but fully appreciate what's on display. I really don't think my opinion has changed at all since the stream. I think I gave it a 9.8 though. I think I'd go with more like a 9.75. It pretty much is the same rating to me. I'm just trying to have the ratings be a little bit more flush. I think I prefer Illusion a little bit more, if I'm going to be honest. But yeah, we'd give that a 9.75. Really, really solid stuff from Last Heroes there. And yeah, super innovative, super fun. Kind of keeps their sound present, their old sound present in that second drop. What's up, Raiden? How's it going, bro? But yeah, overall super fantastic stuff from Last Heroes. So yeah, I mean, like, dude, what's the point of even doing the fucking vote? Yeah, it's gonna get amazing from chat. It's not even worth. It's not for songs like that. It's almost not even worth doing. It's a banger, dude. Not much else to say. Super innovative. Dissolves traditional song structure. I've used that cliche about 100 times when talking about Last Heroes, but you know what? I'm gonna keep doing it. And yeah. All right. Next one. Oscar's been hyping this one up a ton. We got Feels Like Last Heroes Ayala. The sequel to Dabin, Feel Like. Do we feel like we're ready? No, it feels like shit. That drops. That joke sucked. And I said drop too. Yikes, dude. The words aren't really coming out today, but you know what? It is what it is. I am ready for Feels Like, though. I say we just hop right into it. 2 minutes and 51 seconds. Probably one of the more... I think that's straight up... Yeah, it's straight up the shortest tune on the album that is in the intro. Play the song, bro. We're playing it. Come on. Okay, already super interesting. Oh, those chords. Jesus, dude. Don't play with me like that. What? Again, chord progression's so good. Kind of switches into a halftime feel here. Okay. Is it D&B? Don't be D&B, bro. I love like the empty space there. Whoa, that's so weird. Again, the chords really don't feel like they play where they should, but it works, dude. It really works. Oh, you get the D&B feel in the verses now. Love the lead in the back there. Love the bassiness in that sound. Oh, that lead coming in, so huge. That's cool, though. Nice. Yeah, that's fun, dude. Keeps it short, keeps it simple, keeps it sweet. Yeah, overall really nice. Definitely agree with a lot of people in the chat. Don't think the vocals are definitely the standout. I think the production's definitely... I definitely like the vocals, but to me, not necessarily the standout of the tune. Definitely think the... what is it? More so the leads and like the melody is really nice. First drop felt a little bit more glitchy, a little bit more unpredictable, stuff like that. Second drop definitely felt a little bit more familiar, but still unique. And yeah, drop feels like it's got its identity, knows what it wants to be, feels different for the album, got its character. I'm gonna be honest though, I am surprised at how much like EDM style stuff there is. I was straight up expecting this to be more like indie pop. I thought we were gonna get lots of like in my head type stuff, but no, man. There's been a genuinely surprising number of electronic dance music tunes, and feel fresh, feel original. Production's great. Yeah, overall really good. I'd maybe give that like an 8.25. I agree with Camden. 8.25 was teetering between an 8.25 and an 8.5. I think we're going to go with an 8.25 there. Really well done. Good stuff. Fun. Definitely feels more like an album style tune, but overall still really fun. Brings a little bit of energy towards the end of the album. Wow. Chat's giving that amazing. Teetering between amazing and good with chat. There you go. Good's gonna get a vote. It's gonna get a good from chat, and overall just a fun little album D&B style tune. So yeah. Next up, we have got Stay the Night. This one has grown on me way more than I want to admit. I remember Last Heroes tweeted out. I know they're probably gonna end up seeing this video, so I would love to see them like comment on this. I remember I never ended up making the Stay the Night reaction a video, but I remember when I did that, they tweeted like a day later something about Stay the Night haters or something like that. I really hope that tweet wasn't about me. If it was, I'm sorry. I don't really hate the song. It's just like, I don't know. It wasn't really my thing. It's definitely grown on me a ton though since it came out. So let's listen to it. Stay the Night. Last Heroes Dyson. Again, I think it's just super fun now. Gonna turn it up a little bit. Again, that first section isn't my favorite, but I understand kind of what it wants to be now. It just wants to be a super fun little intro. Again, breaking traditional song structure. This is definitely my favorite drop, this one here. I decided to take the Stay the Night hater post personal. Honestly, it just grew on me, dude. Like, the verses are just so super unique and engaging. This part right here is nice. Really lays back the production. Then the lead kind of comes in there. The fill too. Yeah. Sorry if I keep taking my hat off. I'm just starting to get it's getting a little hot. Yeah. We have like one song a year where I say I don't really like it on a video or something like that, and it grows a ton. That's probably this one this year. Really well done. Poppy, fun, unique. The sound is there. Sound quality is there. Unique. I said unique already. Started to appreciate kind of what the track wants to be a little bit more. I think as I've listened to it more, I've gone to appreciate, how all three. I know the first drop, it is a drop, but it doesn't really feel like one a ton. But they're all super different. I think I've started to realize the big detractor for me is the vocal. Not entirely in love with it. I think that was the big thing that kind of threw me off in the first one. And the first time I reacted to it. I think the vocal was the part that kind of threw me off, and then I didn't really enjoy the verses as much, and then the drops kind of felt a little unengaging to me. I don't necessarily still love the vocal, but I think I've started to look and appreciate the production a little bit more. That's like the big thing for me. That's helped me grow on this song a little bit more. Production's absolutely on point. I think it's probably on par with Odd Ones Out, dude. I'd give that like a 9.25. Really well done. Really, really well done. Yeah, and like I said, from being like a 6.75 on first listen to growing to a 9.25, I swear, if that last Heroes tweet was about me, bro, I better see them tweet saying, shout out to all the Stay the Night lovers, bro. I don't think that tweet was about me. I think that might have just been coincidence. Who knows? Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Yeah, I remember seeing that and thinking it was pretty funny. So if it was about me, no hard feelings, you know. I just tend to be honest sometimes and trying to do my best to consider the human behind it all. 6.75 was absurd. You were smoking something that day. I think it's just a big grower, dude. Like I said, I think the vocal was the big thing I wasn't big on. I think it's the same thing for Save Me From Myself. I think I really don't love that vocal. And I think now that I think as I've started to appreciate the production a little bit more, it's grown on me. By the way, it's going to get an amazing from chat. It seems like we got a lot of people hyping up this one too. Yes, indeed it's amazing. I would agree. I think it's on the low end of amazing. But yes, can chat live up to the expectation? Or can the chat properly hype Expectations Part 2 in the same stream? Chat is absolutely gassing up You I Needed. So we've got it. We got Troves, by the way. Shout out to Troves. Love his vocal. But yeah, last Troves, last Heroes wasn't huge on. Passing Through isn't my favorite. So we've got You I Needed. Maybe, hopefully I can grow on this one. Let's see. Feels more of like a darker chord progression here. Expected more of a light sound with Troves, but... Okay, I'm digging it, dude. Nice release. I was gonna say, that almost didn't sound like Troves for a second. Very high-pitched vocals for him. Okay. We're already starting to pick up a little bit. The fills. Bring something. Nice little lead addition in the back there. Interesting, okay. Didn't expect the drop there. Thought it was going to build up a little bit more, but that's really nice. It does not feel like Troves, though. It's kind of interesting. It doesn't really sound like it. Oh my god, that release, dude. Really nice acoustic guitar there. Love drop one. I want to little bit build on that idea a little bit. Nice fake out. Oh yeah, bringing the leads. Oh yeah, last Heroes drop outro type shit. Nice. Thought it was pretty good. If I will be honest though, obviously love the fills. Definitely doesn't feel generic, but in terms of, I mean, and again, it's a super experimental album. Tons of experimentation on display. That definitely felt the most generic, I'd say. That felt probably the most generic. Was kind of hoping for an elevation. I think I really liked what they did with Drop 1. Kept it pretty minimalistic. Tons of fills, saw forward sound. Kind of wanted them to build on that idea a little bit, and to me, they didn't build a ton off that. So yeah, I think it's obvious. I think it's still pretty good, but definitely not my favorite off the album. I say I think I wanted that one to take a little bit more, not necessarily risk, but more so just in terms of elevating that drop 2 idea. The drop 2 felt a little similar to drop 1, and you guys know how much of a sucker I am for switching up drops and making them interesting. But verse production and vocals felt really appropriate. Was digging the vibe that they presented. What do we want to give that? I think 8.5 seems like a fair rating for that. Leaning towards an 8.5 right now. Overall, yeah, just super engaging stuff. As mentioned before, just wanted a little bit more from the second drop idea. I think there was tons of room to elevate that sound a little bit. So yeah, overall, still, like I mentioned, still really good. Definitely has been a fantastic album for sure. I'd say it's exceeded expectations slightly for sure. I think Illusion's probably going to end up being my favorite off the album. But yeah, that's Gets an Amazing from chat. Definitely think it's close to that. I wouldn't say it's on amazing tier, but you guys seem to think it's amazing. And yeah, it Gets an Amazing from chat. We have got Last Tune off the album. This album has definitely been an experience for sure. As mentioned before, definitely exceeded the expectations. Have thoroughly enjoyed it. Is It So Wrong, Waiting on You, Last Heroes, Woodlock. Last Heroes and Woodlock collaboration, In My Head. Fantastic. I love that song. Let's see what they do with the little closer here. We got 4 minutes and 22 seconds. The longest song off the album. Let's see what they do. Nice chord progression. Love the vocal effects too. And you got the strings too. This feels like Man Cub, bro. This doesn't really sound like Woodlock either. Definitely pretty so far. Nice acoustic guitar. I love that vocal effect, dude. Oh, it's really building up with the percussion, man. Huge orchestral percussion. Okay. Is there no drop or? Oof. Is it so wrong waiting on you? I love that chord progression, dude. In combination with that acoustic guitar. And I've been so lost since then. Is it so hard waiting on you? Yeah, that's beauty. Love that sort of twinkly chime in the back. I know that it's far. Bringing in some guitar, okay. There's gotta be a drop here, right? Oh yeah, this is getting cute. Yeah, it's getting huger. I don't think there's gonna be one just looking at the length of the track. Yeah, alright. I mean, it is what it is. Does its job as an outro. I'm inclined to rate that as an outro. I think that's definitely more of like an outro style section. The Psytrance hardstyle drop was insane. Yeah, overall, I think I definitely would I think I'd probably rate that as an outro section, to be honest. To me, it's not about the length. To me, it's just like what the track does. I think if they wanted it to be like a true track, I think you have to, like, there definitely would have been a drop in that. Yeah, overall, to me, it's not bad. I think as an album closer, I think it does its job, kind of closes it off. I really think a drop at the end there could have worked so well, especially how huge it builds it. But, you know, overall, like what it does with the Woodlock vocals, some cool effects on there and whatnot. I'm going to treat that as an outro section, though. Engaging outro out of 10. Actually, I'm gonna give it a cool outro out of 10. Kind of does its job outro. That's another one I could give it. But yeah, overall, I think it does its job. Closes off the album, and yeah, not much else to really say on that. But overall expectations and overall album first listen thoughts, definitely would say I'm impressed. I think the album, lots of the tracks feel like they have their character. Feels a ton of them feel unique. None of them really felt like they blend together in terms of ideas wise and whatnot. Everything feels different, which I think is huge. Tons of atmospheric stuff. Obviously, they all have kind of the same theme, really organic, really atmospheric, and stuff like that. But yeah, to me, each song really has its own personality, its own character, and yeah, it's huge for me. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Definitely think it's a strong album for sure. Again, as I'm not much of an album listener, but I think I added pretty much every song from that. I didn't add the Cry Wolf, and I didn't add the Woodlock song to my playlist. Everything else I added. So all of like the technically what we would consider quote unquote real songs made it. And really interested to see how Illusion and You I Need It. I know everyone's saying You I Need It is gonna grow. So I'm interested to see how that happens. Illusion's already a banger. I think Illusion genuinely probably will end up being the best one off the album. So yeah. Super impressed with that. Fun little album listen, and I think Last Heroes did a damn good job with that. So yeah, I think that's it.